4-0. New England Patriots moved to 4-0. How's it going, everybody? Back here tonight. Recap of the game, as I told you I would, starting on Mondays now, because expanding my coverage as we get into Bruins season, which starts up later this week. But a 16-10 victory for the New England Patriots over the Buffalo Bills yesterday up in Orchard Park. Defense continues to impress. Rough day for the offense, but it is what it is for the Patriots. Tom Brady, rough day, really rough day, in second half especially. But again, I'm impressed. This defense right now is on pace to set historic numbers. Will that continue? No, because the competition has been absolutely, positively putrid through these first four games. I believe they've faced some of the lowest rated passers in the league. And I don't mean just towards the bottom. I mean the bottom. Like the absolute lowest rated passers in the league they faced through these first four games. Josh Allen, I'm already writing off. He's a bust. There's nothing there except a big arm. The least valuable skill set for a quarterback. He's Kyle Bowler 2.0 is what Josh Allen is. But the Patriots, I thought yesterday was a good win because the Patriots were never able to win games like that in that 10-year stat between Super Bowls. They could never rely on their defense. It was always Brady carrying them, and yesterday they relied on their defense. Defense played a great game. Got a block punt touchdown. Great to finally see Matthew Slater get his first career touchdown. Well-deserved for the longtime captain here. But there are some concerns. Again, the receiving corps. Nobody in that receiving corps played particularly well. Philip Dorsett, the shine came off the wheels there. Only catch 2 passes on 9 targets. Julian Edelman had a rough day. Josh Gordon's lost a step. I mean, he's still great. He's not the receiver he was in his heyday with the Cleveland Browns. He's lost a step or two. So we'll get into this later in the week. Do they need to add? And if they need to add, where do they have to add to? Obviously, some big names available, possibly via trade. Some rumblings that Stephon Diggs is unhappy in Minnesota. Adam Thielen, his running mate, is also unhappy out there with how little Minnesota is actually throwing the ball. Obviously, the big name at left tackle is Trent Williams, Redskins left tackle, who still has not reported because he doesn't trust the medical staff. Because the medical staff in Washington, all they did was just misdiagnose a brain tumor. A little bit of a big deal there, huh? So that's one there. And another name that has come up is possible Emmanuel Sanders out of Denver. Denver's done. They're 0-4. They should be selling off. Emmanuel Sanders I think he's just tired of losing. Feels like he wants out of Denver. Should they add one of those guys is a big thing. But obviously, people coming out of this game are questioning, do the Patriots need Antonio Brown? I felt when they let him go, they didn't. Watching yesterday's game makes me kind of reconsider. I think they need to add a receiver, I do. But I also think if Antonio Brown was still here, there's no guarantee he'd still be on the field. Because there's a good chance he would have put on the commissioner's exempt list by now. So that's a topic that is for another day. I think they need to add a receiver and definitely a tight end. Maybe Ben Watson coming back this week will help out. But my another concern of mine is, where's Michael Bennett? Are they going to turn this guy loose? Why did they bring this guy here to not do it? I didn't see him yesterday. I did not notice him on the field at all. Did not see Michael Bennett yesterday. And obviously the play from this game everyone's talking about is the high hit by Jonathan Jones on Josh Allen when he was scrambling, which knocked Allen out of the game. Initially watching it, I didn't like the hit. I thought it looked like it was kind of cheap. But then watching it more and more as I have, I don't think Jones could have done anything differently. I think Allen put himself in a vulnerable spot, and Allen got concussed. Although it was funny to see a guy who was concussed running off the field at full sprint, waving to the crowd, like saying, let's go, let's go. It was kind of odd. But all in all, what I thought was just a good, solid win, a good road win. People were not taking the Bills serious enough last week. That's a legitimate defense who was given the Patriots. Sean McDermott, since he's taken over in Buffalo, has bonded up Tom Brady. They've defended him well in the 5 times they've played him, and we'll see it again later this year when they come to Gillette. So that's a big one there. So 4-0, got the division lead. Now there's only 2 teams left in the AFC undefeated, and it's you and the Chiefs. There's only one team in the NFC remaining undefeated. That's the 49ers, who didn't play this week. They were on their bye. But there are some cause for concern. Won't show up this week. You're playing the Redskins, who, as of right now, don't know who their coach or quarterback is for this Sunday. How the mighty have fallen. The Redskins used to be one of the premier organizations in the NFL who've just in recent years. And it's actually sad to watch. Such a loyal fan base and great organization crumble because of bad ownership, which makes us all forever more grateful to Robert Kraft that he is as committed to this team as he is. But that's all I got for tonight. Tomorrow night, we're going to do a Red Sox season recap. Matt McCarthy from 98.5 The Sports Hub will join me, and we will recap what was just an abysmal, that's too strong, disappointing down year for the Boston Red Sox. And is there a fairly decent chance that Mookie Betts has played his final game in a Red Sox uniform? So again, Matt McCarthy from the Hardcore Baseball Podcast and 98.5 The Sports Hub will join me tomorrow night to discuss the season, the offseason plans, replacing Dave Dombrowski, trading Mookie Betts, letting go JD Martinez, as the Red Sox want to trim payroll. But they're going to raise their ticket prices, but they're going to trim payroll. So that's always good to know as a fan. So again, 16-10 Patriots win over the Bills. Thank you for joining me tonight. See you tomorrow.